Okay, now we are on our final step. Step number 6, layering and placement. Remember, we're working with size difference, overlapping, and placement. This is an important part of this to put it all together. We need to use good gluing skills on this, and we need to be following the steps so that we get it right. So first we're going to get all of our papers. We have, let me get this one out of the way, our background paper. We'll be doing that last. We've got, the blue paper. Then we have our art background with the clouds. We have our Great Wave. We've got Mount Fuji, our boat, our foreground water, and our signature stamp. We can put this off to the side because we'll be gluing that on last. So it is going to go into a certain order. I have up on the chalkboard this step for you so you can see they're numbered on the chalkboard on our little poster. Alright, so I'm going to find where I made that line. That is going to be our first thing, is we're going to glue this down. I don't want you to be pressing it down, because after we put it where we want it to, we are going to put glue on the back of this, and we are going to slide it back here behind the wave. Mount Fuji isn't exactly in the center of the paper. It's kind of off to the side, so I'm going to put mine about right there. So get all of your pieces ready, and the first thing we're going to do is flip this over and put glue on the back. You only need to use a little line of glue around the outside edge, not so close to the edge that you can't pick it up. It shouldn't be dripping off of the paper or anything, okay? See, I can hold it straight up and it is not dripping. And now I'm going to kind of hold it above my paper, get it kind of on that line that I made, and lightly set it down. I'm trying to make sure that the edges are lined up with the edges of my background. And then before I press it down, I am going to put some glue on the back of Mount Fuji the same way that I did. Go around all of the edges. And then I'm going to slip Mount Fuji in here. It should be pretty easy to do. Once you have it in place, then you can press it all down. Now, if you have glue oozing out from the sides, then you've probably used too much glue. We all have a napkin at our table, so we can wipe any excess glue with the paper towel. Alright, once it's in place, the next step is we are going to glue the foreground wave on. We're going to get it right down to the very bottom of our paper. We don't want to press that down either, because we're going to be sliding our boat in here somewhere. Anywhere you want to in your waves. Alright, so I'm going to put that off to the side, and I am going to put my glue on the back of my wave. Remember, only a little bit of glue. Alright, lightly set it down where it needs to be, right at the bottom edge. And then we can put the glue on the back of our boat. Let's see, I think I like mine right up here. Tuck it in under the wave, and then we are going to make sure that everything is laying nice and flat on our paper. Okay. The last thing is the signature stamp. In the actual print, he has his over here, but we don't have a lot of room, and I don't want to cover up our wave, so we're going to put our signature stamp right on this side over here. Same gluing. Let's go around the outside edge. And we are going to put it right here. There. Last but not least, we have to glue this onto our blue paper. So we are going to be putting glue on the back of our artwork, not on the blue paper. Do the exact same thing. You don't need it in the middle. Just go around the outside edge. And then what I like to do, because we want to have this like a frame all the way around our paper, if you kind of hold it right above your paper and measure and see when it looks like you have the same amount all the way around, you can place it down. Don't press it down too hard because you want to look again once you have it down to make sure that it's on there just the right way. Once it is, then you can start pressing it down. And we already have our name on it, so that is awesome. And when we are finished with this, I will be calling tables. We will go put these in the drying rack and get our table materials ready to be collected by with our art room jobs. Okay, and so this is the final piece. We have all of these different layers. I think that it looks great. Thank you.